Well, he's not thinking about adultery at 9 years old.
So maybe we need to just take a step back here. We've got an important issue on the table. You both have a pretty strong reaction to it. And maybe we need to look at this in stages. Dan, you've known about Scott. You haven't liked this from the get-go. And we've also talked about how meeting Scott at Paul and Scott meeting at some point is inevitable. And we know that it's absolutely unacceptable for you to have it be at a soccer game. And it sounds like for you, you have the sense that they would share, Scott and Paul would share something in common and would give them a place to talk about. Mm-hmm. And they still share something in common without necessarily Scott coming to the game. So if you were able to look at this in stages and perhaps a different place that they could meet, Scott could clearly say, so how was the soccer game and what position did you play, and were you defensive or, I don't know the terminology here, but he would demonstrate to Paul that he knows something about soccer. So the sharing in common can still be shared as a conversation piece, because it sounds like you want Paul to feel comfortable having a conversation that's Paul's home base. And you care a lot about protecting Paul and caring for Paul, that he doesn't somehow get caught in between a dynamic between the two of you. So I think if you can negotiate a place that's not the soccer field, that you know that the conversation can be a shared conversation about soccer, that this is the first stage. This is the beginning.